What is the happy haps, vape fam? Joe of All Vapes coming at you once again. Today we are talking about the Godria Bolt bottom feeding RDA. Now, this has been out for a little while, but it ain't been done until Joe of All Vapes has done it. You know what I'm saying? So, just want to say thank you very much to my returning fans, followers, friends, and family. If this is your first time kicking it with Joe of All Vapes, thank you very much. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Check me out on Instagram and follow me on Twitter as well. If this is not your first time, welcome back. Grab your favorite vape because we're going to be talking about some cool stuff today. So, the Godria BFRDA once again. So, Godria so far has busted out some pretty solid product in the vaping market. If any of you have not seen my Godria Bolt RDA review, what's the matter with you? Definitely go check that one out, because at the end of this review, I'm gonna let you guys win your own Godria BFRDA as well. But you gotta stay till the end. Rules and regulations to everything in life, you know what I'm saying? So let's get down into the nitty gritty of this bad boy. Bring the camera down below, we'll take a look at it, we'll put some coils on it, we'll put some cotton in the coils, put some juice in the cotton, and then we'll do our thing. All right, guys, let's do it to it. First of all, I want to say thank you very much to my vape friend from Zamplebox for giving me this awesome little vape chamois. It, as you can see, it sucks up quite a bit of juice, and it just makes everything I do a lot more shiny and clean. So the Godria Bolt BFRDA in all its fantabulous glory. Boom. Got a little T-Saper kit. Organic cotton 510 adapter with a couple of coils that it comes with, 4 O-rings, 4 sus 316 screws, 1 bottom filling pin, the user guide, and 4 extra springs. So here is the Godria Bolt BFRDA in all its awesome glory. Of course, Telltale G from Godria. Twist this bad boy around. Looks like we have 2, 4, and 6 air intake holes, so maximum flow, and of course the Telltale bolt right on the outer sleeve. Looks like it comes with an 810 drip tip, looks to be Ultim, and it doesn't come off really super easy, as you could see. Finally comes off with just a little bit of push, but Ultim drip tip, which means that it is definitely going to wick away any type of heat that is going to be accumulating through the draw phase. Outer sleeve pops right off just like that. Then we've got the build deck, and just like the Godria Bolt RDA, you've got your gold-plated spring action post clamps kept in by 2 separate little tiny Phillips head. The one thing I love about this design that is very similar to the RDA is that you got the air intake going directly underneath the coil. So once I replace this with the sqounk pin, it is completely flush on the bottom of the juice well, almost completely flush that is, which is going to mean it's going to get a lot more equal and even wicking from the juice to the cotton. Diameter is coming in at 24 millimeters. And length coming from the top of the drip tip to the bottom of the pin is coming in at 35 millimeters in total. So pretty much any mod that you have that is within 25 millimeters in width or diameter, whatever you want to say, it is going to fit nice and comfortably with 0 overhang. So we're going to put that aside and check out what is in the box. Just like the RDA, you get your little user manual, which is basically nothing more than kind of a quick start guide. And on the bottom of the box, you get your extra little cotton fluff wedges here, and of course your extra little swag bag. So this little screwdriver here kind of combination gig, what is it they called that? A T-Saper kit. Okay, that's totally new lingo to me. Of course, you got your 510 Ultim drip tip adapter here. Got a couple of coils, got your extra O-rings, some spare springs, some spare Phillip head screws, and of course your bottom feeding sqounk 510 pin. These little Phillips screws come off real super simple, and they just back up really nice. Love how the gold plating keeps everything nicely conducted, as you will soon see. So these coils I get from a buddy of mine. His name is the Constabulary. That's not his real name, but if you look for him on social media, you'll find him under the Constabulary. Fused Claptons, couple of 0.2 ohms. This is all his Clapton-y awesome wire building lingo. This is all Greek to me, guys. But he sends all these coils to me in these awesome little containers. You can see, boom, the Constabulary. Go give him some love. Okay, so here are the coils. They're pretty tightly wound. There's 6 wraps. So usually what I have to do is kind of separate them a little bit just to kind of give them a little bit more of a gappage, if you will, once I mount these bad boys. But you'll see what I'm talking about as soon as I slap these guys in here. Okay, basically what I'm going to do at this point is once I've got the coil right about where I want it, I'm going to hold it down with my thumb before tightening down the clamps and just cut off the legs. And the reason I'm doing it like that is because the coils on these are wound just a little bit tight, and as you can see, the coil legs are really close to the Phillips head screws. So yeah, I am going to have to kind of pull these apart and separate them just a little bit, but if I pre-cut them right over the top of the airflow, I can take this out and put in my second coil and kind of repeat the process. One thing that's really easy and convenient about working with spring-loaded clamp style RDAs like this is that the clamps go straight down on the coil legs as opposed to the ends of screws, which a lot of the time tend to sort of redirect your coils in kind of a weird and annoying way. Fix those hot spots. There we go. Nice, even fire. Just to let you guys know that I am using a 2700 battery in this mod, so it's got a decent amount of power going through. And today we are going to be using the Kendo vape cotton, because you guys know how I rock and roll with my Kendo. Okay, we're gonna give these little rat tails here a little snip there, and then it always helps to kind of fan this stuff out to aid in the wicking. You want to make sure when you're packing in your cotton on this guy that you do not cover up the air intake holes right here that could lead to leakage. So I'm actually working with some Zero Nick e-liquid today. It is a kiwi strawberry variety. Sometimes you do this stuff, you got to take 2 or 3 takes, you know what I mean? Okay, so that looks like it's soaked in pretty decently. Other thing that I noticed there is, if you can see, there is a little bit of liquid residue. Now, I have never used this RDA before. This is basically just machine oil. You definitely do not want to inhale and vapify this stuff, okay? It's really, really nasty. It can be harmful if you ingest it. Basically, what I do is I just take a little bit of a rag with some alcohol on it, like some isopropyl 70% alcohol, and just kind of give it a little bit of a rub down. Fill up our sqounk bottle. Okay, so just to be fair, with the magic of film editing, I did put on the BF bottom feeding pin. So for those of you that are calling BS on me, there you go, guys. Now, due to the design, I don't think we're gonna get a really good shot of the juice actually being fed up through the center. Oh, you can see a little bit, there you go. A little bit of juice flowage. Good thing to see. And we definitely got some burn going on there. That's a really good looking fire. So let us put that cap right back on. Take the camera back up. Let's give this bad boy a little dance, and then we'll talk more. We'll get into that giveaway. Finish talking here about the Godria Bolt BFRDA. Let's do it. If y'all could actually see the mess on my vape desk right now, you'd appreciate what it is I do for you guys. You know what I mean? Okay, so we've got the Godria Bolt BFRDA loaded with some coils, loaded with some cotton, and loaded with some tasty juice. And it's firing pretty consistently. Like I said, I've got a 2700 battery, iJoy battery. They seem to be the best for my purposes. Both of the air intake valves are completely open on this bad boy. We're going to give it a little bit of a squeeze. The air intake valves are definitely making this very airy and very light. Like I said, the intake goes right underneath the coil, so it's pretty much cooling it off about as much as humanly possible. Cloud production is pretty on point, fairly solid. Of course, a lot of that also is going to depend on the power, the wattage output, any voltage drop, and the kind of coils that you have here. But I'm getting a massive amount of cloud out of this. Really solid flavor, and especially coming from a zero nick e-juice that I'm using here. The Bolt bottom feeding RDA by Godria is functioning really, really nicely. Now I'm going to close up about 50% of the air intake and leave just one hole open right on the side. Makes it pretty tight. But the clouds just keep on kicking. So far for the Godria Bolt BFRDA, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. It is extremely simple to build on this guy. Flush juice well, which means even wicking across the thing. And dude, these spring-loaded dual post clamps, get out of town. You know what I'm saying? Can't get any easier than that. Now, enough of me jabbering, let's talk about the giveaway. You want to try this on your own? Of course you do. I have got a matte black Godria Bolt BFRDA for one of you lucky winners. Now, here is the deal. I've been having a really weird time with the giveaways for my YouTube videos. So I'm going to play around with this again. The problem I'm having here is it's been really difficult getting a hold of the YouTube comment winners. The guys on Instagram are easy peasy to get a hold of because all I got to do is DM them. They get me back the information. I get the product out for them. Everybody's happy. But for some strange reason, those of you that do not have an Instagram page, it's been very difficult to get a hold of you through your YouTube channel. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do one more giveaway for both YouTube and Instagram. Now, all of the winners are completely random. If I choose somebody off of Instagram, the more the merrier. If you have a YouTube channel and an Instagram page, definitely do both. In the comment section below, put in Joe's Bolt RDA giveaway. Joe's Bolt RDA. Right here, guys, right here. So you don't forget, I'm going to leave that on extra long. Put that in the comment section below. A little comment, what you think of the video, what you might think of the product. And if you want an extra opportunity, do the exact same thing. Hashtag Joe's Bolt RDA giveaway on the Instagram post for this video on my Instagram page, and follow my Instagram page. Gotta subscribe to my YouTube channel and tag a couple vape buddies. That is it. That will get you a little bit of an extra gambling chance into winning your very own Bolt BFRDA. But if you're chosen from the YouTube comments, do me a favor and please, please make it easy for me to contact you. Godria, I just want to say thank you once again for supplying me with some awesome products to be able to show all of my vape fam. Once again, if this is your first time tuning in, thank you very much. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Check me out and give me a follow on Instagram and Twitter. This is Joe of All Vapes, your eye in that vaping sky, wishing you to stay humble. Love yourselves, love each other, keep it massively cloudy, and of course, as always, pinky out. Hey everybody, this is Joe of All Vapes. Thank you for watching. For the best in vape reviews, pound that subscribe button, and don't forget, vaping saves lives.